Hey, Christ the King, great to catch up with you. I pray that you've had a blessed week. This coming Sunday, we glorify God in worship as we continue our series that we're in, From the River to the Mountain, as we travel from Jesus' baptism in the Jordan River to the Mountain of Transfiguration. And in between, we see that we're on a journey that reveals who Jesus is. And this week, we're going to see it's going to be revealed to us that He's the one that undoes the devil's work. The devil's work is undone through Jesus. We hope you can join us for that Sunday worship at 10 a.m. If not in person, please tune in online. Just to note that coming up on February 14th, Wednesday evening, we're going to be having our Ash Wednesday service at 6:30 p.m. Love to have you join us as that first service in Lent and as a way for us to, again, remember who we are. From dust we are, to dust we will return. And thankfully we have a Savior who's rescued us from that as we journey with Him then to His cross through the season of Lent. So on February 14th at 6:30 p.m. As we grow in the Word, on our Sunday morning Bible study, we're going to see that we're continuing and finishing our lesson and series on how we got the Bible. And this Sunday, we're going to see about the English Bible that has been passed on to us. What's the history behind it? How did it come into play? And how did God make sure He preserved it for us so that we have a language or an English Bible for us in our own language? Hope you can join us 8:45 to 9:30 a.m. on Sunday morning in the ECC Common Room. Just to note, the following week on February 11th, we won't have a study on that Sunday, but the following week after that, February 18th, we begin a new study as we're going to look closely at the glory of Jesus' suffering, death, and resurrection. It perfect fit with the season of Lent and into Easter. Hope you can join us as we focus on those accounts about Jesus' suffering, death, and resurrection. That'll be started on February 18th. Also, just a reminder too, we have our teen study at the same time as the adult, 8:45 to 9:30 in the 8th grade classroom in our church building about defending their faith. Hope you can join us for that too. If we're going with the gospel, we think about our call that's been extended to for our second pastor, to Pastor Phil Keeker in Raleigh, North Carolina. Please keep Pastor Keeker in your prayers as he deliberates where the Lord would have him serve, either at Refuge Lutheran Church in Raleigh or here at Christ the King as our resident missionary. As we give love and service, following Sunday, February 11th, we're going to be having our Sweetheart Brunch, in which the men of the congregation are going to be putting on a meal after the service on that Sunday in the ECC Common Room. Hope you can join us for that, stay around for that. Ladies of the congregation, ladies, guests that you bring along too, are invited to be our guests that day, and the men will take care of the cooking, the setup, the cleanup, decorations, and everything on that day. So look forward to that day, February 11th, after worship on that Sunday. And for giving love and service, certainly thankful for Margaret Sullivan as she arranged for our sign out front to be washed. If you look at the sign now, it is in beautiful shape, beautiful and clean. And so certainly thank you to Margaret Sullivan for setting that all up to beautify it. It was in need of that for a while, and so we're very thankful for that. Thank you, Margaret, for doing that. Wish you God's blessings this week as you continue to serve the one who came to you from the river to the mountain and shows Himself to be your Savior in so many ways, especially as we see Him in His Word. God be with you.